Hi, my name is Josh Bryant. We're here at Ventura Golds in Ventura, California again. In my opinion, the best gym in Southern California. Today's bench day. We're going to go up pretty heavy on the bench. Go up to a couple reps, singles and doubles, and we're going to go up and do some heavy work, overloading us. Then we're going to do a little accessory work. Not a whole lot of accessory work because we got a meet, just a bench meet Saturday, but we're not peaking out for it. We're warming up right now with just 135. We're going to add a little bit of weight at a time and give ourselves a nice pace to warm out and get it going.
Straight down. You know what I'm going to do, I think, is put a wall here. For 200 pounds, I can lie on this wall because there's gas right now. Here we go.
And how every 7 it freaks them out. I'll tell them something.
And we left it there. We thought we were like
when I sit down, I think first off, I gotta put my feet up on the bench to get me ready. Then when I sit them down, I put them as wide, pretty wide for me. But due to the lack of flexibility, I can't put them too wide. And I'd like to be able to arch some, but I can't. I'm just too big and inflexible. And I think it'll also tire my back out for deadlift because I do 3-lift meets, not just only bench meets. Here we go. I'm gonna give 225 a ride for warm right here.
Hi, welcome here to watch us bench press again. This is basically Josh's routine. We did the deadlift before. This is what has helped me a lot in my bench. I've gone up about 50, 60 pounds in my competition bench by working out with Josh, and hopefully you'll learn something from him today. I try and go just a slightly backwards. It's just my natural arch that I have with my arms, since I'm such a long arm person. It's not really conducive to being a good bencher because I have a lot longer to go, but I have more of a backward arch. I don't try and get too drastic with it, but there is some there to mine. I have neoprene. All I use this for is my elbows have arthritis in them. I have a little bit of arthritis. This just keeps some heat generated in them. I take an aspirin a day and then put these on whenever I'm benching just to keep the heat and the moisture inside my elbows.
6 feet tall. Last time I weighed I was about 290, but that was 2 weeks ago, so we could be in the latter part of that now. And I'm going to wait till Venice to see what I weigh, because if I weigh every day, I get discouraged when I'll gain weight, so I'm going to see what I weigh at Venice. This is my dad. He originally got me a set of weights when I was about in kindergarten. And we didn't have a bench, but I used to just fool around with him, and he got me started bench pressing and doing everything else, and then eventually told me I should squat and stuff. And then he introduced me to one of his good friends, Steve Hall, and he got me started in powerlifting pretty much. And then lately I've been training with George, who's also a good influence. Originally when I started benching, I was going more back over my eyes because I felt I generated more explosion that way. But more and more I've been doing so much tricep work. Without doing it purposely, I think the bar is just going more of a straight line now. Because if your triceps are strong, it's going to go in a straight line.
This will be just 315 for Josh, just with a warm up, getting going. We'll probably go 365, 405, 455, and then we'll see how he's feeling and start getting some heavy weight for him. You got it. One thing that you'll notice is even at the light weights, we hand off the weight to the other guy. We started goofing around a little bit, experimenting with it. We found that we're wasting our own strength by taking out these weights, and so even at a lightweight, we'll hand off to the other guy just to save the energy for the big lifts. At least my back didn't go out like it did at the last meet. I've been having some trouble with my back by pushing off too hard. So now I'm done. We're going to run Josh up in his weights and work with his dad a little bit. I just want to do the 405, so I don't want to tire myself out for Venice. So we're going to work Josh up because he recovers a little bit quicker than I am since I'm 30 years older than him. Good triple. Good triple. Good. 455 pounds for Josh. He'll probably do a double at this, and then we'll start doing singles from here on out. What we're going to be doing here a little bit, after we get up here a little bit, a couple more sets, Josh will start overloading him, and we're going to go real heavy overloads. We do it every 2 weeks. It's just like a lot of negative resistance for him. Well, today we're going to go probably around 870. You'll see that he has pretty good control coming down. He can usually get about an inch off his chest, and we'll help him through the rest of it. But we'll go up around the 6s pretty much by himself, because it's just touch and go, so he can get a good drive off of it. And this also gives him a lot of confidence when he gets into a meet, when he gets into the meet conditions, because the weight isn't as heavy to him. He feels a lot better underneath it.
Glad I got that. I got it by myself, raw, 520. I didn't start really going that heavy raw till a little while ago. I didn't really go like 470, 480, but I think going raw real heavy, how I'm doing, is gonna pay off great dividends in the future. I use a shirt when I compete. I use the Inzer Advanced Design EPHD or the double EPHD, because I think Inzer Advanced Designs makes the most superior powerlifting apparel on the planet.
650 pounds for Josh. It's going to be an assisted lift. We'll hand off to him. He'll take it down by himself and see how far up he can get it. And he'll let me know. We're so used to working together. Just a nod of his head, and I'll know when to take it from him. We'll help him up with it. But he should get 3/4 of it by himself. Hopefully that's what we're shooting for. The reason we're doing this is that Josh can get used to this heavier weight, and his body gets used to feeling it. And then we go into competition. The weights we're using there just seem lighter to him, and we can work up these weights. he should be, by the end of this year, a 600-pound competition bencher.
Again, we're getting ready for the lift. We got the Inzer belt, Inzer sweatpants, Inzer shirt, Inzer wrist wraps. And Inzer nose torque.
Anything for John Inzer. Okay, John. Come on, buddy.
Oh, Josh.
Come on. Back up. Come on. Push it. Push it. Push it. That's a good lift for him. I only help him maybe 15, 20 pounds, just keep control over the bar. He's happy with it. Now we'll go up to 765. We'll go up to 765, but I feel like I feel that weight on his chest.
George is doing the bulk of the spotting here, but we got a guy on each end just in case something happens. It's a lot of weight. He's my kid, and I'd have to pay all the doctor bills.
Okay, easy weight. Get your head into it. Drive it.
That's it, buddy.
Push it. Drive it. Lock it.
Nice, bud. Nice. That's the way, buddy.
That was a nice one.
This right here is Mike Callahan Dudley, we call him CD. He's powerlifting and doing real well, but he blew out his appendix. And as soon as the doctor said it's okay to lift, he came back that day and he's trained hard ever since, and he's already back to about where he was. And look for this guy to do real well in the future.
Yeah, it's an exchange. I come here, I help them low weight, spot them, and they teach me how to lift. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get the big numbers like these guys.
We've got 865 on the bar now. We're overloading this. This is the most we put on him. 2 weeks ago we did an 855 and he felt good with it, so he wants to try this today. And this will be the most we've ever put on him right now. And it should do pretty good. This really helps his confidence, and like I said, we go to the meets, he just feels a whole lot better and a lot stronger under the lighter weights.
I get really uptight about the whole thing. These numbers are getting so big that they scare me because I've always been uptight. Since you're a kid, I always get uptight with the big squat numbers and all that. But it's what he wants to do, and he's real scientific about how he does it and stuff. So I have a lot of confidence in George too, and he's had good training. Steve Hall, he's had a lot of good training, so he knows what he's doing. But as a parent, it scares you every time they get under that much weight. Come on, buddy. Do it, man. We'll get hard quick on this thing. Come on.
Moving guy.
How does George feel? That was a good lift for Josh. That's a PR for him in this. We're right about at his peak right now. He started getting a little lightheaded, started getting the head rush coming off over there. So we'll wait a couple more weeks before we do this. Probably be 3 weeks before we do this again, as we've got a meet next Saturday at Venice. But I'm real proud of him. And as you can see, for a 20-year-old, he's probably the strongest kid in the world right now.
What we're gonna do next is we have some close grips. We do them pretty heavy on Thursdays too, with like a fat bar and chains right now. And today I'm a little bit tired from going up pretty heavy, but we'll see if we can get a few.
We've got his triceps pretty much tired out by doing the heavy benching. So we'll do the close grips now just to pump up his triceps some more. Here we'll start off with 405 and do 6 reps. Then we'll be dropping down in weight for him. But this will be just starting at 405 and see if we get a good pump in his triceps. And as I say, we got a contest in a few days, so this will be our final exercise for today.
When we do the close grips, we make sure the index finger's touching the smooth part of the bar.
Sometimes I wonder about that too.
Come on, big guy.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video portion of our bench press, and maybe these tips can help you